Friends, mitral stenosis part 2. In first part we have uploaded in YouTube. So in this you will see about major causes of mitral stenosis is rheumatic fever, congenital, that is parachute valve or choroid triatum, severe mitral annular calcification with leaflet involvement, SLE, rheumatoid arthritis, myxoma, infective endocarditis with large vegetations. Chest X-ray. The earliest changes are straightening of the upper left border of cardiac silhouette. We can see prominence of the main pulmonary arteries, dilatation of upper lobe pulmonary veins, posterior displacement of the esophagus by an enlarged left atrium, and curly B lines. Curly B lines are horizontal lines, we can see in the lower lobe or middle lung zones due to interstitial edema. Now ECG shows left atrial enlargement will show P mitral in lead 2. In lead V1 we see biphasic wave. Right atrial enlargement will show P pulmonale, and this is in lead V1. Management is those who are penicillin prophylaxis of group A beta hemolytic streptococcal infections for secondary prevention of rheumatic fever is important for at-risk patients with rheumatic MS. Warfarin therapy targeted to an international normalized ratio INR of 2 to 3 is administered to patients with MS who have atrial fibrillation. Now, this mitral valvotomy is carried out percutaneously or surgically in patients who are having moderate or severe MS and they are having symptomatic. They are symptomatic. So, in them mitral valvotomy is considered. So, you can see this is procedure. Uh, Percutaneous mitral balloon valvotomy. You can see figure A. After transseptal puncture, the deflated balloon catheter is advanced across the interatrial septum, then across the mitral valve and into the left ventricle. The balloon is inflated stepwise within the mitral orifice. Next is in those patients who are having mitral stenosis with MR, they are having left atrial thrombosis and the valve is severely distorted or calcified, we go for mitral valve replacement. And for those patients who are having severe MS but are asymptomatic, we do monitoring, and if the pulmonary wedge pressure is more than 25 millimeters of mercury, we consider for mitral valvotomy. Thank you.